Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. So, tonight I'm going to tell you guys about these two disgusting individuals that are on the screen right now. So, it looks like a Missouri teacher has been charged with trying to hire a hitman to kill a student who he allegedly molested. So, the guy on the left is a teacher, and allegedly, he took this little boy and made him perform oral sex on him. The parents immediately reported it, and nothing was done until years later. I'm going to run through the news report to bring you guys up to speed. I am thoroughly disgusted. The man on the right is his partner, his lover, who all conspired together to try and put a hit out on this little boy that he violated. I have a daughter, and this is just, it just like strikes my bone. Like, I just cannot. I just cannot. But I'm gonna let me go on over to the news report and read it for you guys to be brought up to speed on this disgusting human being. Both of these disgusting human beings. Okay. So this is Fox News. I'm going to read a little bit from Fox News, and then I'm going to go to a couple other websites because, different websites will report different details. So I'm going to read a little here, a little there, so bring you guys fully up to speed. So it says, a Missouri teacher is accused of hiring a hitman to kill a 10-year-old boy he allegedly molested. Deontay Taylor, 36, and his boyfriend, Michael Johnson, 66, pleaded not guilty to multiple charges in St. Louis court on Wednesday. Taylor was busted in November after his DNA was found to match samples found on his former student. So, creep on the left, his DNA was found on the student, and that is what brought the charges. But this was not until years later after it was reported to the cops. Okay, so on 5 on your side, I'm going to read the information that they have, and it says, investigators said Taylor sexually assaulted the boy back in 2015 when the boy was 7 years old. The incident occurred while Taylor was a teacher's assistant at Lusher Elementary School. According to the St. Louis County Prosecuting Attorney's Office, the victim reported the assault right away, and the case was being investigated by a fluorescent detective who left the department before the investigation was completed. Okay, so the parents of this little boy, they did what they're supposed to do as parents. You violated my son. He let me know about it. You had him perform oral on you, taking it to the cops. You need to be thrown in jail right away. Well, before it could be investigated or it could be fully investigated, the police leaves and it just falls on the wayside. Okay? And then it says, a spokesperson told 5 on your side, apparently, no one finished the investigation until recently when the victim reported the incident again. So they had to take it upon themselves to go back and figure out, okay, what's going on, and report it again for the police to actually take action in this situation. Despite the ongoing investigation, Taylor was able to get his elementary education certificate and a teaching position at Walnut Grove Elementary School in Ferguson, Florissant District. He was placed on administrative leave at the time of the charges. Both Taylor and Johnson are being held without bond. So he was able to, through this all, get his license to become a teacher, get this certificate to become a teacher with these allegations that are against him. It's just crazy. Okay, so on Newsweek, I'm going to read what they have to say, and they're going to let you know how this disgusting person was able to slip through the cracks. So it says, since charges had never been filed against him, he was able to slip through the vetting process. Mr. Taylor went through the same process that all our teacher candidates go through. Everyone goes through a criminal background check, sexual abuse registry background check, and there was nothing that showed up on that, Ferguson Florissant School District spokesperson Kevin Hampton told KSDK. So Taylor was in jail awaiting trial in February when he allegedly attempted to arrange for someone to kill the now 10-year-old victim and his family in an apparent bid to silence them. Taylor then convinced his boyfriend, Michael Johnson, 66, to pay the man to carry out the killings, which he did. According to the charging document, but the intended hitman became a police confidant soon after exposing the plan. In addition to the charges related to the 2015 incident, Taylor also faces 2 counts of conspiracy to commit murder and 2 counts of attempting to tamper with a victim in a felony prosecution. Johnson faces the same 4 charges as he should. So Johnson is the lover and the boyfriend, and according to them, he paid the money to have these people and to have this hit carried out on this people that his lover, his boyfriend, freaking violated. And it shows how this disgusting human being was able to slip through the cracks, be employed at a whole nother school, to be in the presence of other children, to violate them possibly as well. This right here was just, it just shook me in my bones. Like people are just so gross and vile. Like, it's just, like, what do you guys think should happen to this disgusting person? Like, what do you guys think should be his consequences? I'm going to play a little bit of 5 on Your Side's video of them speaking about the matter. And in the meantime, you guys tell me what you think about this disgusting human being.
Developing story, St. Louis County teaching assistant charged with a child sex crime.
Police say he was willing to kill his young victim and his mom to silence their testimony against him. The I-Team's PJ Rendawa is here with a closer look at the new charges. And PJ, what's the latest?
Well, Mike and Ann, I've been looking into this case for months, and Deontay Taylor is the man at the center of it. He's already been charged with sodomizing a 7-year-old boy at Lusher Elementary School in Hazelwood. Now, prosecutors say he tried to hire a hitman to kill the child and his mom to keep them both quiet. Taylor apparently made the arrangement while behind bars on those sodomy charges. He met a man in jail who agreed to kill the child and the mom for a price. The plan was to have the hitman murder the pair when he got out of jail, and Taylor's boyfriend would then pay him after the job was done. However, the hitman never went through with it. Instead, he became a confidential informant for police. The cops busted the scheme, and now Taylor and his boyfriend are charged with 2 counts of conspiracy to commit murder.
Right. So, these are the disgusting individuals. I'm going to put them back up on the screen. Again, what do you think should be his punishment? Like, what should his sentence be for violating this young boy at 7 years old and then turning around and then having the audacity to try to hire a hitman to kill him, and then for him to get, slip through the cracks? And before anybody tries to be like, or try to make R. Kelly be any type of comparison or any type of relation to what this disgusting human being has done, this little young boy was violated. He's a 7-year-old little boy who definitely had a problem with it, told his parents about it. His parents told and tried to get charges right away. It's not in no way, shape, or form to a teenager girl. A teenager girl and a 7-year-old little boy are 2 different things. A teenager boy and a 7-year-old boy is 2 totally different things. I don't condone either one, just to be clear, because there is going to be that one person who says, well, how you going to say it's okay for a teenager? It's not okay. It's not okay for anybody underage or any adult to mess with anybody underage. But I just wanted to point out that this scenario with a teacher who we send our kids to school, we send our kids to, be in the best company and to teach them and to help them grow. And for my child to go to you and you taking my child out of class, violating that child. And again, the underage stuff with anybody else is not okay. But I just wanted to point that it's just not the same. So I just want to clarify that before anybody tries to bring up R. Kelly in any type of way. All right, guys, that's all for this video. Let me know what you think his punishment should be. What do you think the ramifications for such a vile thing to be? This man tried to kill these people. He tried to not only violate, but kill them. Like, what do you think his punishment for him and his disgusting boyfriend who actually paid money for this to happen? What do you think that their consequences should be? Let's talk about it in the comments. All right, guys. Peace.